little bit garbled here, but these are the 5 principles. And what we propose to do is that we'll go through a principle, and I'll just talk about the elements of it a little bit and give you maybe 1 or 2 of the suggestions about how to implement it. And then we'd like to stop and take at least a couple of questions. Now, we only have an hour. We could do this could take all day, so we have to move quickly. So we'll take a couple of questions and we'll move on. The 5 principles, but we will stop after each principle. So get your questions ready, and we'll ask you to put them on the just on the question section there. First principle is program integrity, which essentially means having everybody on the program moving in the same direction and saying what's true for them about the program. You know, it's like reducing the gap which sometimes exists between what's so and what's said about it. The second principle, this is partly in French, this is principe. We did this earlier in French, sorry. It says group mastery of principles and procedures. And one of the elements that came out so strongly was that when there are problems in groups, it's just because the groups have not fully been well enough trained. So the second principle is about the importance of the groups mastering the principles and procedures. The third principle is about what are those practices? What are the things that we can all agree on? Now, the principles have to be agnostic. We're not writing for VSLAs or Saving for Change or silk groups or anything. They're the principles that cut across all the different programs. But cutting across all the different programs, we're relatively confident that there are some good practices that everyone should apply. So these are our take on that. Fourth, big topic is combining savings groups and other activities safely. And I remember a few years ago when I was working on the Aga Khan study on this,